almost $30,000 in less than 24 hours with Shopify Dropshipping. And as you guys can see, this is not a screenshot. These are live results. Let's go ahead and refresh the screen. So you guys can see I did $30,000 in sales with only 10,600 online store sessions. My conversion rate was going absolutely crazy with 5.33%, a $51 average order value, and over 578 orders in a single day. But why stop there? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So let's go ahead and check out the profit. As you guys can see, it's the exact same day, March 7th, with the same amount of revenue, with the cost of goods being $8,900, the ad spend being $14,700, and a net margin of 18%, which is giving me a profit of $5,454 in one day alone. In this video, I'm giving you an entire free course of my exact aggressive ad strategy that made me $30,000 in less than 24 hours. We will be covering not just the strategy behind it, but we'll be breaking down profit margin, Facebook ad strategies, retargeting, ABOs versus CBOs, winning the Facebook bid, and of course, how you guys can do the exact same thing. There's no magic pill in e-commerce. It's hard work, it's dedication, and consistency. Today, we will be diving deep into all of my strategies so that you guys can take the most action in 2021 Q2 without wasting another dollar, effort, or energy into the wrong direction or into the wrong person. Let's continue to invest in people who are doing exactly what we want to do in this world. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. What's going on, everybody? My name is AC Hampton and welcome back to my channel. We cover everything dropshipping, e-commerce, Airbnb, print on demand, ways to make money online, and so much more. In today's video, I'm going to be diving deep into how you can wipe out your competition using my aggressive ad strategy to be able to continue to win the bid when Facebook advertising. And before I dive in, as you guys know, I give out a free consulting call every single week and some Supreme Ecom merch. To win a free consulting call this week, all you have to do is 3 simple things. The first thing you must do is in the comment section below, comment the word boss and something that you took away from this video. The second thing you must do is follow me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. And the third thing you must do is smash that like button below and subscribe to my channel, as I've never missed a single week on this platform. Make sure you guys are doing all 3 requirements because I'm looking at all 3. As you guys can see, we are now on the ad account, and before we jump right into it, I want to be able to show you the numbers so you know they're legit. I was using 3 different ad accounts, which I'll speak about in a little bit whenever I was selling this product. So as you guys can see, again, March 7th, this ad account did almost $19,000 in sales. Here we go again, March 7th, this ad account did $5,800 in sales. And here we go again, this ad account on March 7th did $1,400 in sales. That's how we were able to hit almost a $30,000 day. And we were doing this all while being profitably by making sure to cut by our KPIs, which are our key performance indicators. So as you guys can see, we are now on the presentation, and the first thing we're going to be covering is these KPIs. So I have a KPI calculator that I give to everybody in my Supreme Ecom Blueprint course or in my one-on-one mentorship, which you can see the link right below. This allows us to make analytical decisions, not emotional decisions, when we are running our ads and we are advertising. So a basic rundown of this is it allows you to understand all of your cutoff metrics. So I was selling this item for $45, the average cost of goods was $10, and I wanted a 20% profit margin, which then calculates exactly where you need to be able to cut off. So it gives you a break even of all of your data and a 20% profit margin of all of your data. And you guys can see I can change this number right here to 15, and it would change these numbers around. So for this product that I was selling, I knew that my cost per purchase was $34. And I knew that my break-even return on ad spend was 1.30. And here's an exact live example of what I mean. Here's my purchase return on ad spend, Anything under 1.30, I was simply just cutting it. As we go back, you see my break-even cost per purchase was $34. So you guys can see on this ad account, anything under $34, I was cutting it. It's that simple. Understanding the break-even and the cutoff metrics on every product that you sell is literally the foundation of your business. And using these KPIs allow you to truly focus on profitability. And speaking about profit, we are officially in Q2 and we have 8 spots left in my case study / one-on-one mentorship. If you're interested in being your own boss, making an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month, build up a profitable e-commerce dropshipping store without wasting another dollar, effort, or energy into the wrong direction, and do all of this while being profitable, then you guys can apply for the 8 spots left for this month by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word profits, or you can apply at SupremeEcomMentorship.com. And I'm DMing every single one of you guys back, so make sure to DM me the word profits. The next thing we're focusing on is our front end metrics. The front end metrics and data involve every single thing that happens on your ad account before somebody actually clicks the shop now button. So this is involving cost per click, click-through rate, cost per 1,000 impressions, average video watch time, and cost per content view. This is really important to understand to make sure that you know if your video is even winning the bid to allow you to scale up to these numbers. So let's start off with cost per click. Cost per click is total ad spend divided by clicks, which allows you to know how much money you're spending versus how many people are actually clicking on your advertisement. The next thing we have is click-through rate. Click-through rate involves clicks divided by impressions. Click-through rate really allows you to understand the front end of your advertisement and if it's converting or not. So if your click-through rate is too low, that means you most likely do not have a high converting thumbnail, ad copy, or headline. The next thing we have is cost per 1,000 impressions. This is total ad spend divided by impressions. So what cost per 1,000 impressions means is if it is too high, that means that you're not targeting the right people. Next, we have average video watch time. Let's say that your average video watch time is only 2, 3, 4 seconds. That means that the scroll stopper of your video is not converting. And lastly, we have cost per content view. Cost per content view is total amount spent divided by views, which ultimately tells you if your video is high converting or not. All of these front end metrics are the foundation of your video and the foundation to know if you can scale up your business or not. So why not even just show a live example? As you guys can see right here on my KPI calculator, my cost per content view break even was $2.20, and my 20% profit margin cost per content view was $1.77. And on my ads manager, I was meeting those requirements. So you guys see my cost per click was 60 cents, my click-through rate was 4.44%, and my cost per content view was $1.62, which means I was meeting all of my requirements. And I was running all of my campaigns using CBOs and ABOs. ABOs stand for Ad Set Budget Optimization, and CBOs stand for Campaign Budget Optimization. And no worries guys, I'm putting this entire presentation in the description below so that you guys can be able to check this out. So here is a breakdown of exactly what the difference between these two are. So you guys can see right here, without campaign budget optimization, using ABOs, you have, let's just say, 3 ad sets. Ad set 1, ad set 2, and ad set 3. You are setting all of those at the exact same budget of $10. And it is capped out at $10. So that means that even if one is doing really well, they are all going to spend the exact same amount of money. And using CBOs, instead of setting $10 on 3 different ad sets, you would set $30 on the campaign level and let it disperse amongst your best performing ad sets. So you guys can see right here, maybe one ad set would spend $7, the other one would spend $18, and the last one would spend $5, which means it's putting more money into the best performing one. And don't be afraid to use both. As you guys can see on my ad account, I was scaling using ABOs and CBOs simultaneously. So right here, you can see this is a no interest ABO. You guys can see right here, these are all CBOs. And then right back to another ABO, they both work. And if you guys have any questions about this video at all, my services, or if you guys are feeling stuck and you don't know what direction to go, I'm here to help you out in any way possible. Go to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word YouTube if you have any questions at all so I can see how I can help you out. It's not about how much money you can make in this world, but how much knowledge you can teach others to change their lives. Amen. If you're feeling stuck, make sure to DM me the word YouTube. Next, we have microscaling, which is one of my favorite forms of horizontal scaling. So what microscaling is breaking down your most profitable ad sets. And you can break these things down by a bunch of different variations. So either using country, age and gender, the mobile device they're using, the city they live in, everything in between. And this allows profitable ad sets to continue to be profitable. So why not give another exact example of what I mean? So you guys can see right here, this is one of the ad sets I was testing. It was called Beaches. And again, you guys can see I'm using CBOs and ABOs on here. As I scroll over here to this button right here, if you click the breakdown button, you go to buy delivery, you'll see all the different breakdowns that you can be able to do. So to just give you one example, if I was to break this down by country, let's go ahead and check out what the results are that we got from this. So you guys can see out of all the countries I was testing, United States was bringing in the most traffic. So this one had 26 purchases from the United States with a 2.17 return on ad spend. And this one had 16 purchases with a 2.02 return on ad spend. That was a very good sign for me. So what did I do? I took full advantage of this. And you guys can see right here with the same exact ad set of Beaches, I then only targeted the United States with this ad set. And guys, it worked. So you can see I spent $406 to bring 1,047, which is giving me a return on ad spend of 2.57. And again, going right back to my best friend, the KPI calculator, you guys can see my break-even return on ad spend was again 1.30. So I was definitely making that shmoney on this. Next, we have scaling on multiple ads managers. This is crucial, and I promise you, I don't think I've heard about this anywhere on YouTube. So for most of the people who are beginners or have beginner ad accounts, you get hit with Facebook ad spend limits. So this might be like $1,000 a day that you can spend, or maybe only $3,000 a day that you can spend. That does not help you out if you're trying to scale. Also, there's different bid winning strategies on every ad account. Maybe one ad account enjoys ABOs and breakdowns, and maybe the other ad account only likes CBOs. You only know by really trying to test out your bid. And while doing this, you want to make sure that you have the exact same pixel on every ad account going to the exact same product page. So again, that is exactly what I did. This ad account right here only had a $10,500 ad spend limit, which you can see right here. That's exactly why I only spent $10,470. And then I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. This next ad account right here had a $5,000 spend limit, so I spent $3,100 that day. And same thing with this ad account, only a $5,000 ad spend limit, which I only spent around $1,000 on this. This is literally no magic pill or something that's difficult. You can literally just open up as many ad accounts as you want. And remember, we're not here for any excuses. We're here to take action. So if you get hit with things, remember, there's always solutions to these problems. And next, we have retargeting. And retargeting is so crucial to have, especially when you are scaling. So whenever you are running any type of advertisements, there's really only 3 different types of audiences. There's cold, there's warm, and there's hot. And cold audience is probably what most of you guys are used to, where you're just testing out things and they're just simply just cold people. These people don't really know too much about your brand. They might have just seen your advertisement for the first time, and they're definitely getting familiar with what you were even selling. A warm audience is anybody who engaged with your advertisement but actually did not click on your website. So these are like video viewers, post engagement, all the people who saw your advertisement but did not click the shop now button. That's our second strongest, but our third strongest is hot audiences. And these are the people who came directly to your website. So this audience has the highest return on investment because they're the most familiar with your brand and because they show direct interest into your website. So guys, whenever I'm doing retargeting, I like to use 2 different types of retargeting: hot retargeting and warm retargeting. And you guys can see I run retargeting campaigns on every product that I sell. And here's my warm retargeting campaign and my hot retargeting. So with hot retargeting, I was tracking back every single person who came to my website but did not purchase. And look at these results. So again, March 7th, I spent $185 to make $900 in return, which ultimately gave me a return on ad spend of 4.80. And I also ran a warm retargeting campaign, just like I said, for everybody who engaged with my post but did not come to my website. On every single ad account that you're running, you want to make sure that you are doing both hot and warm retargeting. You never want to feel like you're spending money and you cannot get this money back. That is the best thing about retargeting is, yes, I'm spending money on cold audience interest testing or just testing out different cold audiences, but I'm able to circle all these people back by using warm and hot retargeting so that I'm getting the highest return on my ad spend. And that's the presentation that I have for you guys. Again, you can see them in the description below. And that was my exact strategy on how I was able to accomplish $30,000 in a single day. And I hope that you guys took full advantage of this video. Make sure that you pause it here and there, take some notes, because I was only giving out that value-packed information. And do not think that I forgot about the free consulting call winner. The free consulting call winner of last week is Alec Brewington. Alec Brewington, congratulations on winning this free consulting call. Let's take some action. Go ahead and go to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and let me know that you won. We can check out your ads manager, your retargeting, your product validation, and everything in between. I cannot wait to get on this free consulting call with you. And to give yourself the opportunity of winning a free consulting call next week and some Supreme Ecom merch, and to give yourself the opportunity to kickstart your e-commerce career for absolutely free, make sure you do all 3 of those requirements that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video to make sure you win some Supreme Ecom merch and a free consulting call. Also, there's 8 spots left in my case study / mentorship. I cannot wait to help you guys out one-on-one. If you're looking to be your own boss, make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and being guided in the right direction without wasting another dollar, effort, or energy into the wrong direction, then you guys can apply for the 8 spots by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word profit, or you can apply at SupremeEcomMentorship.com. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate you guys taking action, being a part of the Supreme family, and I'm only going to keep dropping this value every single week. This is AC, and I'm out. Diamonds in, call her lens, got a new Benz, lost more friends, switch my ends, money all in, fucking her friend, breaking in bed, 110s, counting in